I love it when the first thing I do is cough. We just did our own audio check with the doo-doo-doo. That was great. I opened it right as I was doo-doo-dooing. Dead? Like what? I don't remember this dying. I don't know.
He said.
Hi.
He said.
Thank you, Michelle.
He said. He said. He said.
Hi. Mark.
He says he said. He said.
Hi.
He
Kate.
He says. He says he's surprised. He remembered. He remembered my. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. So many things I don't say. Our relationship, legacy I don't say. Because I know you wouldn't get my hi. And I hold my tongue.
I said hi, funny for Derek. Hi, Derek.
I hold my heart. I hold my tongue. I hold my heart.
This reminds me.
So many things I don't say. 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 Because I know your response will be a one-line dismissal. Things I don't say. Our relationship, a legacy of things I don't say. And I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And I wanna tell him, you told me you loved me. You told me you loved me. You told me you loved me. You told me I knew you loved me. You told me you loved me, but you're just crazy. I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And
Is the audio better?
he says he's surprised.
Yeah.
He remembered my name. And I wanna tell him,
What do I need that for?
you told me you loved me. You told me you loved me. You told me I knew you loved me. You told me you loved me. But you're just crazy. And I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. I hold my tongue. I hold my heart. So many things I hold back. God knows why. So many things I hold. My chakras still stirring. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And my real response was, I'm not surprised you remember my name. I gave you my heart. heart. He said, he says he's surprised. He remembered my name. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And I hold my tongue, I hold my heart. I hold my tongue, I hold my heart. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And I wanna tell him, you told me you loved me. You told me you love me. You told me I knew you loved me. You told me you love me. But you're just crazy. So many things I hold back. God knows why. So many things I hold back. You're crazy, and I like it. Who's crazy? Maybe I'm crazier.
I get the feeling that the people who are accusing me of being physically unclean don't know how mentally unclean I am.
Few things I won't say, but things I will sing. A legacy of things I won't say. A legacy of things I'll sing. Maybe
If you're currently outraged because you think that this is dirt, what the fuck? I look dirty? Like how? Where's the dirt? My teeth are cleaner than usual for this broadcast. I haven't been chorking back the carrot juice and the coffee. Like, oh, that part? By the way, hair is not dirty. Germs and dirt are dirty. Hair is not dirty. Inherently. Inherently.
crazier. Maybe I just like the dream. Love the dream. My chakra stirring every time you say you don't want anything casual. My chakra's numb from the bomb you broke. My chakra's still stirring. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And the real response was, I'm not surprised. You remember my name. I gave you my heart. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. So many things I don't say. Our relationship, a legacy of things I don't say. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And I hold my tongue, I hold my heart. I hold my tongue and I hold my heart. He says he's surprised. He remembered my name. And I wanna tell him, you told me you love me. You told me you love me. You told me I knew you love me. You told me you love me. But you're just crazy. So many things I hold back. God.
Somebody just accused me of having a boyfriend that had a heart attack. Did you see the look on my face? Once upon a time, I did blap one of my tantric partners out of consciousness. My bad, bro. Also, this was a really good example of Tantra. Serious business, bro. Tantra is energy. I use the electricity emoji a lot. That's not a joke. If your body can't handle extreme tantric energy, It's real. You literally have to be physically able to handle the energy. Otherwise, it's going to take you out. And I did. I took that boy out. I did. I gave somebody an irregular heartbeat. Yes, they were really unhealthy before that. No, they were not old. They were younger than me, significantly younger than me. And they were just really unhealthy. And I put that boy in the hospital. I did. I put that boy in the hospital. Energetically. I did. Not a joke. Literally, I'm on the phone with this boy. And he's gone. And I'm like, what? And he was in the hospital. He went to the hospital. I put him in the hospital from an ocean away.
God knows why so many things I hold back. You're crazy, and I like it. Who's crazy? Maybe I'm crazier. A legacy of things I won't say, but things I will sing. A legacy of things I won't say. A legacy of things I'll sing.
I'm almost 40.
Crazier, maybe I just like the dream, love the dream. My chakras stirring every time you say you don't want anything casual.
You want to know something funny? I washed my hair twice and it legit does look worse. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it is like better, like it's healthier, but it looks worse. That's why I don't use hair products. And I did just send a thank you note to the person who bought me the hair products because it changed the color of my hair too. I'm tripping. Like, so I feel like it's better, but it doesn't look better, which is hilarious. But for the funnest fact, no matter how much I wash my hair, troll-ass trolls will call it greasy. Fun fact, I used to have really greasy hair. So I know that my hair is not greasy. But even if I could literally go OCD as hell and go wash my hair 50 times in a row, it would look so terrible. And y'all would still call it greasy. You might change the word greasy to frizzy, because then it would be frizzy. But I literally could wash my hair 5 times, blow dry it, and y'all would still call it greasy. Y'all haters. But actually, more people call it pretty than greasy. But there's the negativity bias in action. I think of y'all. Y'all are sitting with a bunch of troll-ass trolls in humanity. And I can't even talk about y'all without y'all being troll-ass trolls. It's funny. But y'all are not all troll-ass trolls. Y'all are a lot of my really close friends. And yes, YouTube does provide you with really close friends. It really does. And oh yes, I never came to YouTube before because I am autistic and was literally avoiding everything that is. Not that only autistic people do that, but actually when I first thought of coming to YouTube, I would convulse. I would. The idea of coming to YouTube and expressing myself for who I exactly was gave me spiritual experiences and like debilitated me. When I first had my spiritual awakening, or when I thought about going on YouTube to talk about my spiritual awakening, I would literally convulse on the floor with my eyes rolling back into my head. And I was like, nah, that's too much. I know what I glimpsed now. But I literally avoided it for like almost a decade or something because I didn't have the social guts paw. Is that what it is? I didn't have the nerve. Derek! Are you serial? Spoiler. Kundalini. You might want to up your fitness level so I don't blap your heart out. Hi. I'll be right back. Happy Memorial Day. Oh my God. Oof. I believed you. I'll be right back.
The mantra that opened my chakras. The way you scream my name, the way you scream my name. Peace in my ears. The mantra that opened my chakras. How you scream my name, piercing my ears. The way that you came for me, open my chakras. Don't you wanna stay? Don't you wanna stay where you came? Open the mantra that opened my chakras. The way you scream my name, the way you scream my name, piercing my ears. The mantra that opened my chakras. How you scream my name, piercing my ears. The way that you came for me, open my chakras. Don't you wanna stay? Don't you wanna stay where you came? Open, 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 open. If you are not betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife. If you are not betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife. If you are not betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife. If you are not betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife. If you are betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife. If you are betrothed, come to me now. Be my wife. If you do not have a husband, be my wife.
Nicole's Astral Sea. I feel like this is the first really super deep album of 2026. Let me see if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Transcendental mysticism.
Nicole's Astral Sea was the first deep. Wait, there's a couple. I'm insulting the other albums of 2026, but I feel like Nicole's Astral Sea was where we really jumped eventually into hardcore, like, Eastern philosophy. Eventually, as I look at this, it's still really mixed. I love how heavily. I love how many songs I write about my ex-boyfriend or hypothetical Prince Charming, whoever that I don't know. I love how many romantic songs I write versus how many spiritual songs I write. It feels in my heart like I only write songs about chakras, but oh boy, do I write songs about all types of dudes. Somebody just said congrats on the new album. Let's count how many albums there's been since Nicole's Astral Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Congrats on the 20-something albums. Thank you, Derek. Oh.
I trance. be born. I trance to mother. I trance to mother. I trance to mother. I trance. I trance to mother. Can you mother? Can you mother be born? I trance to mother. I trance to mother. I trance to mother. I trance to mother. Can you mother? Can you mother be? I trance to mother. I trance to mother. I am mother. I trance.
Well, thank you, Derek, for super chatting me into a dead-ass spiritual experience. Not from the super chat, but inadvertently from the request. I heard that song in a different context for the first time, and it was surreal as hell, especially the moment at the end where it was like literal. That song was written like I tranced to mother, like some kind of Gaia, earth, creation, mother of mothers, deity, God situation. I trance to creation. But when I was listening to the song, I took it like I trance to mother. Like my intention of trancing is motherhood. And it was super deeper than trancing to creation, if you could get what's deeper than that. But and then I realized that I am kind of making an audio legacy instead of a one with my physical flesh. Technically, currently, hey, I'm not over there, I'm over here. I was like, damn. And at the beginning, I got really inspired to double down on my gardening. I let my seedlings burn. My climate is not a joke. Oh my God, you gotta baby the hell out of not all my seedlings. I let the seedlings on the rack burn, which is sad. The and the sweet peas. Oh God, the sweet peas. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the sweet peas. I feel like next year, if we're gonna take on this garden again, I want to take these giant ass I could literally just get, even if they were square, I could get a piece of wood and just, because they're gonna get covered in freaking passion fruit anyway. I feel like I should make like 2 or 3 arches and then hollow out a middle so I can put sweet peas in the middle of the passion fruit, so the sweet peas don't get burned because they're like inside some canopy. Because the sweet peas got burnt. Well, what I'm finna do over here? I don't know. But they got burnt and then they fell over. And I'm like, these are toxic too. And I'm like, ah! Honestly, the sweet peas were supposed to grow like they grew this year, but they ain't never growed for me like that. I ain't never had no giant ass bush of sweet peas. They're like, the sweet peas grow 8 feet, and I'm like, they grow 2 feet and they die for me. But, okay, this year, I did it. And they grew them 8 feet, but then they burnt. And I'm like, now you're 8 feet tall and burnt. Don't I know how you feel sometimes? Hi, Frederick. Nice to see you. So now the sweet peas are burnt, and they're like, what am I supposed to do? And they're toxic. All this foliage is toxic, and it has fallen over. Also, I think I discovered, you know what? I don't, sorry, I'm like, I discovered something recently. I transplanted a Greek oregano. And I should have known. I didn't look at it. I don't like Greek oregano anymore. I oreganoed myself out in my 20s, and I just, don't get me wrong. If you got me oregano shot, if you got like an oregano tincture, or like an herbal remedy with oregano in it, I'm down. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not trying to put oregano in a lot of stuff anymore. Like, it makes my pasta sauce taste like, it's like negative nostalgia. It's weird and it's sad. I need to like fix my oregano response. Also, somebody might have influenced me, which is hilarious. Also, okay, so like I transplanted a Greek oregano plant and I put it in the corner. I actually had 2 plants that I meant to give to my aunt, but I didn't. They're just sitting there. They're fine. They're perennial. They last a long ass time. But they're like spreading. They're good. But so I never gave this plant to my aunt. I literally put a Greek oregano in the corner with a rosemary, and I just let them be Mediterranean. And so a couple months ago, like maybe 1 month ago or something like that, I'm like, oh, I want some oregano. I go to get the oregano. It's fucking marjoram. Did I say the F word? Wait. Did I? Anyway, I go to get some oregano flowers, and my dumbass should have known that I wasn't picking oregano flowers. They were marjoram. 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 And for the record, marjoram is one of my favorite things. Or like it is literal. Oh, that's just like a perv. My marjoram died after like almost a decade or something. And I thought that I had a Greek oregano, but that's freaking marjoram, isn't it? I don't know. Right now it's under some toxic ass sweet peas. So, my sweet peas got crunchy and flopped on my marjoram that I didn't know was a marjoram until like a couple weeks ago, bro. Would I have eaten that marjoram? Hell yes! Sorry. So the marjoram is blooming, but now it's under some burnt ass sweet peas. And okay, bro. Also, how did I end up with not stinky sweet peas? Some not stinky sweet peas swarmed over my stinky sweet peas. And I got some ornamental sweet peas. What are we doing with that? It doesn't. I'm mad. I knew I had some varieties of sweet peas that were more fragrant than others, but the ones that have taken over are not even fragrant. So what are we doing here? I'll tell you what we're doing here. The big black bees love the sweet peas. Oh, I forgot they were edible. Yes. Well, I eat the pineapple sage. Pineapple sage is actually a species of salvia. Does that count? I don't really eat it. I drink it. Well, you've seen me eat a leaf, probably. I should have just said I don't really eat it. I checked my memory bank and I'm like, you have seen me eat one on this stream. Or I have seen me eat one here. So I have eaten one, but I don't generally. But the pineapple sage is good in tea, but honestly, it's a hummingbird plant. I don't really think of it as my tea garden plant, but when I'm gathering herbs, I will grab some. Michelle said oh, I forgot to ask Michelle in depth how the hot lips autumn sage, I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know. A lot of the sages, salvias. Yes, Derek. A lot of the, I might need to go up real fast over there. Be right back. But, um, apparently a lot of the aromatic salvias are edible, and I didn't even know it. Like, I grew an edible variety for like 10 years, apparently, and I never ate it, and then it died. But then I bought a new one, and then I learned it was edible because Michelle asked me if it was edible, and I said no. And then I realized that I never looked. So she's like, "Is this plant edible?" And I'm like, "No." And then I'm like, "Wait, I don't know that. I mean, I didn't eat it. I didn't try to eat it, but I never asked Google if it was edible." And then but so here's the thing. If I tell you something, I would hope to know it. So as soon as I said, no, it's not edible, I was like, do I know that this plant is not edible? And I'm like, no, I don't know. No, well, let's see what I can do. I can't finger whistle. Oh, Derek, that's interesting. When you say that, I don't know what you mean. But there could be something that you shouldn't talk about. So if it's that one, the plant genus Salvia gets a bad rap. Exactly, ghost in a shell. Most salvia is just a normal ass plant that could be used in tea, like a sage, but not all varieties. You got to check. Like, for instance, I didn't try to eat my hot lip sage. And Michelle's like, "Is it edible?" And I'm like, "No." And then I Googled it. And I'm like, "Michelle, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I was wrong." But I really value, maybe my third eye knew I was wrong or something. I'm like, I just know when I say stuff that I don't actually know, I'm aware of it. I was like, I don't know this. Let's go learn this before I tell you that I know it. Oh, oof, 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 oof. That's a song. It's called You Can't Fly, literally. But sometimes you might think you can literally fly. I don't mess around. You might think that Miss Rainbow Girl took it up the rainbows and the yin yang, but I'm here to tell you that your brain makes stuff naturally and that I'm successful in that. Woo! Well, sometimes bleep the ground. Oh my god! That reminded me of some video of some dude bleeping the ground in a parking lot. Not like what Derek said, but like, because he was into it. Anyway. Do 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 do. Hi. um. Oh, that was funny. I was about to tell Derek. Luckily, I only have good trips. No. That's a good manifestation, anyway. Trader Joe's has some damn good coffee at an affordable price. That was funny. As soon as I said that, I was like, I know what's better though. And I was like, yeah, but it costs $20 or $10 more. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cood map. That picture was taken when it was cold. I went through a phase where I'm like obsessed with soup, like literally like begging for soup all the time. The soup where you get it in a Vietnamese soup. That's the only soup I get. Cute. I'm sorry I left the conversation without announcing I was streaming. Tweet. Oh. I'm just identifying that you have a certain tantric effect on me. Hi. Tweet. Thank you, J.I. Am I implicated? Not particularly. You know what I am though? I got some exercise yesterday for the first time in since I had an injury while fishing, and I just like gave up on activity like exercise. That runs in my blood. Slothery? No offense to my blood, but oh boy, do we have the ability to just not move indefinitely. So ever since I got hurt while fishing, I lost the plot with the fitness thing. I literally could barely walk for like a little bit there. Like, oh my god, going to the bathroom and laying down was wow! Anyway. Oh, laying down, standing up, going to the bathroom was wow. So there was a point where I couldn't do anything, and I'm literally having, besides yesterday where I did it right yesterday. Okay. I finally like upped my activity level. God help us all. Uh, I was literally having the same activity level of somebody who could not physically walk and was waiting to be able to walk again. But we were like in the I can't move, waiting to walk again stage for hella weeks. I don't think I really noticed that. I did notice it, but subconsciously you just kind of like sweep it that fact under the rug to be able to continue laying there for the rest of eternity. Ah! Anyway, I was having the activity level of somebody who could not walk. But I dare say it probably gave me the schizophrenic break PMS of the year. Wow, it's funny I just put that together. You laying in bed for months or whatever it was. I don't even know how long I laid in bed. Who'd have thunk it? You laying in bed for a month. It's not to say I wasn't working while laying in bed, but I still laid in bed. That's the point. That's funny. I just reduced all the hours I spent laying in bed working to laying in bed. Humans are so easy to judge each other and themselves. Oh my God. I was like, girl, you weren't laying in bed. You were like making hundreds of files and like doing things. Ah, okay. But the thing I wasn't doing was being physically active. Anyway, yesterday I planted 30 plants and planted some seeds. 30 plants. Also, the mosquitoes came out right before dusk, bro. Bah! I forget that the big garden has mosquitoes and my small garden doesn't. Is it all the geraniums? Is it the mint? I don't know. Do I just not spend enough time in my garden at dark? That could be it. Anyway, the mosquitoes came out as soon as I started to plant stuff, and I almost was like, nope. But I actually I half-assed rubbed some citronella on me. I failed to believe that tiny ass bit of citronella made the difference. That being said, excuse me, um, the mosquitoes magically did not bother me. After I got bit like once or twice and I put the citronella on, they didn't bother me, which is a miracle because my first instinct was I'm out. I forgot the mosquito repellent. I'm out. That was my response. When I started getting bit, I got bit once and I was like, I'm out. Because really, what is worth exposing yourself to like mosquito-borne illnesses? Nothing, hardly anything. I like fishing, but even then, I'm covered in mosquito repellent, like Geranium City. Yeah, like how many people per year need to die from mosquito illnesses for me to be like, nope? How many? Let's go look up. Because I don't think people really know. Because a lot of people live in countries where it's not the worst. uh, how many people die per year? Mosquitoes. Over 1 million! See, I didn't even really like, bro. 1 million people die from mosquitoes a year. I'm a Hindu and a Buddhist. Oh, Mara's whispering. Oh my God. The concept of Mara stuck from yesterday. That's creepy. No, Pete, that's not true. That's not true, Pete. Pete said only poor people die from mosquito illnesses. That's not true. In fact, the mosquitoes are coming different places. So the mosquitoes are going to be places where they weren't previously. Oh, where the affluent people are. There's mosquito-borne illnesses where the affluent people are now. Now it's a problem. That being said, mosquitoes are a really important part of the food web. So I'm not actually one wanting to exterminate the mosquitoes. I just need to coat myself in flowery extracts that make the mosquitoes not want me. Oh, that would affect the frogs and the birds and the bees and everything, and the lizards and the snakes and the everything, the mammals. Imagine that. Imagine everything being connected. OMG. Nature. The dragonflies. I have dragonflies in my yard. I like it. It makes me feel hella nature. Like, we got hummingbirds, we got birds, we got bumblebees, we got native bees, we got big black bumblebees, we got dragonflies, we got butterflies, we got the white butterflies, we got moths, bro. Also, I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I got a damn bird seed farm over here. It's my roommate mourned the bird seed that so normally I would pull all the evening not all of them. Okay, last year I left 5 evening primroses. This year there's like 30 or 40 or 50 primroses everywhere. Oh, they're bushing. They're everywhere. Do dragonflies eat mosquitoes? I don't even know what they eat. That's weird. I never thought about it. I used to have a lot of dragonflies around my swimming pool when I was a child. Shout out to my mom for making us affluent and getting us a swimming pool. It had like statues around the swimming pool. One of them was a mermaid. I think another one was like an Aphrodite situation, or it just had a woman with like a seashell. I remember they weren't wearing bikinis. Wow, that's cool to hear that the dragonflies eat mosquitoes. Do I think a man can get pregnant? Well, I'ma try, baby. Yes, that was my answer, Mr. Snaz. Well, they say Mary Magdalene had an immaculate pregnancy. Well, what could I do for you, mister? Are we not the dreamer of dreams? If it quacks like a duck and it has the passions and desires of a duck. Thank you, Ace Finale. I'm having a good time. Thank you. I'm not a bleeper. I'm recovered. That's why I said if it has the passions and desires of a duck, it doesn't quack like a duck, but it has the passions and desires of a duck. I don't have the passions and desires of a bleeper, but at the same time, it really is like a forever journey for sure. Like I find the joy that bleepers try to find in bleep from my real social interactions and my life for reals. Because bleepers are really just trying to find joy in their life that they don't feel is available, except if they're totally bleeped out of their mind on bleep. They really feel like their life is nothing compared to that experience. And what you have to do is make your life better than being bleeped out of your mind on bleep. But first you gotta stop bleeping yourself out of your mind. Step one. And then you gotta make your life better than being bleeped out of your mind. And that's kind of hard, to be honest. But it's possible. It's not hard if you have like true love and God in your soul, but having true love and God in your soul for like God for yourself and for others is it's quite the quest, especially if you're bleeped out of your mind. Mr. Mackey only wants to bleep for himself. No. Also, somebody tried to come at me the other day accusing me of being on Blankadone. Sorry. That's not a joke. I actually support recovery, whatever it looks like. But he was like, Blankadone isn't recovery. And I went on a giant monologue about how, okay, that's blue. And I like blue. But then I was like, coffee isn't recovery. Coffee isn't recovery. It's not. Even the black tea is really hard stuff, bro. Oh my God. I'm exhausting. I hope I'm exhausting because the nights are long and I need to sleep. So, twee. Most never get off of nothing. Most are so destroyed by their whole life and everything that they just perish. So if you can put yourself on the Blankadone. Also, another thing is you don't have to bleep for Blankadone. That's a really beautiful part about considering Blankadone being recovery. You don't have to hustle at the Blankadone clinic to get your Blankadone. So just that's recovery. Just not putting yourself through terrible things is recovery. So people who think Blankadone isn't recovery don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because just the fact that you're in a clinic instead of on the bleeping streets doing bleep knows what. I know what. Everybody knows what if you know anything about what. So just the fact where you're not putting yourself in horrifying, dangerous situations is recovery. But that's not even my gig. Luckily, thankfully. Oh, Lord. I'm not trying to further stigmatize that, but oh, Lord. Hey, I ain't trying to puke, bro. I haven't had alcohol in 9 years. I am literally never trying to puke again. And I have gallbladder problems, so good luck with that, sister. No. Ooh. Yeah. I got me some crutches. I got me my coffee. I got me my Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg prescribed legal things. I traded one vice for another legal vice, my coffee. And my blankety blank blank blank. Oh my God. What I can't even imagine is what alcohol does to your mind. Like, forget feeling nauseous. The effect that long-term alcohol usage has on your brain is a oh my God. Is a oh my God. Is a oh my God. And just the fact that you can't even quit cold turkey on that stuff either is a oh my God. Like, what you done did. What you done did where you can't stop. What you done did where you can't stop or your brain is gonna have seizures and you're not gonna be okay. What you done did. I'm not trying to make what anybody did worse, but I'm just saying, bro, like, you need to take a if you find yourself there, you need to get out of there. That's all I know. And that's not even talking about all the other stuff alcohol does to you. But oh my God, one of the most heartbreaking things, and I actually been there. Once upon a time, I used alcohol for pain relief. Oh, like I had a pre-existing injury when I hurt myself fishing. And once upon a time, like a couple months ago, I hurt the same thing that I hurt when I was 21. And I didn't know how to be a holistic healer like I am now when I'm just twerking back the turmeric and the aloe vera. Girl, you didn't need no alcohol. You needed some aloe vera and some turmeric. Okay, anyway. The first time I hurt my knee, I used alcohol for pain relief. Two thumbs down. Two thumbs down, bro. But like for real. And well, I've seen this in myself. Yes, aloe vera is real, Derek. I just learned that you should only drink the inner leaf. So I have inner leaf of the aloe vera because the outer part of the leaf has like different substances in it that are supposed to not be good for you. But the inner leaf of the aloe vera is the good. Anyway, I just switched from all leaf to inner leaf. It's at like every health store ever. It's also on Amazon. Amazon has really good deals on the inner leaf. Sorry, life. Amazon one. Anyway, so the most disturbing thing about alcohol to me is how you literally, one day of your life, you don't drink alcohol. And then the next day, you start drinking alcohol. And if you have an incredibly addictive personality, or if you're drinking alcohol because you're in so much pain, you have no life and you can't move, then the way that you continue drinking alcohol every day is the most disturbing part of alcohol. The literal downward spiral into everyday, consistent, obliterated consumption. And not everyone does it like that. Not everyone is even capable of doing that to themselves. But oh boy, do my genetics, I'm talking about myself, and I'm talking about myself and my generation. This is my reaction. My genetics have it in me to just, I can literally marinate myself in that substance until the end of time. Or I did for a tiny minute. And one of the reasons I stopped was that I realized that this would be forever, literally for freaking ever. And like there was the start and there was no end. There was no end. And it wasn't even the stereotypical like addict thing, because quite really I just switched substances. So it wasn't like, oh no, I'm so addicted to alcohol. Like, I have never had the shakes. Also, alcohol was so plentiful in my community. I never felt like I ran out type of situation. You literally just get like the most ridiculously huge bottle and call it a day. So, a week. Call it a week. And so I never really experienced the, oh no, I'm addicted to alcohol, I have to go get more type. It was never that feeling. It was literally just like bump 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 gagang 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 gagang. And I never actually experienced the, oh no, I'm addicted to alcohol. It was, I don't know. And then I was addicted to other things that I didn't have a problem being addicted to for a while. Story. That's a common denominator to that story. But anyway, one of the most horrifying things. Oh yes, tweed. That's one of the really things you have to. I wish, Shane. Sorry. Mama would have a house. Okay. Mama would have a barn. Okay, and a house and a barn. Mm. Anyway, so one of the most disturbing things one of the most disturbing things about alcohol that I saw in other people. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. I'm literally gonna freak out crying. Once upon a time, I saw somebody who was really close to me just start drinking. We were both like 21 or 20 or 22. And I saw this fool start drinking. One day he just started drinking. And I will never forget. I hope I forget. I will never forget. Bro did not drink every day. He did lots of random every day. But he didn't drink every day. He didn't drink every day. He didn't. And he literally went to a party, started drinking, and never stopped. Every goddamn day. And I remember looking at him at like 1 month in. And I remember looking at 2 months in. And I remember looking at 3 months in. And I'm like, bro, brother, you just started drinking and you never stopped. Like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Like, once upon a time, you did not drink every day. And now you drink every goddamn day. At like 5 months in, I'm like, bro, you've been drinking 5 months. And then it's like 1 year later, bro, you've been drinking for a year. 2 liters, 2 pints. 10 years later, bro, you never stopped drinking. So if that don't make you stop drinking, nothing will. Like, if you don't see that in the people closest to your genetics, and if that doesn't make you stop drinking, nothing will. If the people closest to you doesn't stop you from if the people closest to you absolutely ruining their mind and body from alcohol doesn't stop you, then I don't matter. Oh my god, I'm talking about like deep ass subjects over here, and they're like, oh my god, she has hairy armpits? Oh my god. What does that mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Does this mean I have a certain political affiliation? Are the Republican girls not hairy? I don't know. They're not. The Republican girls are not hairy. But like, what about like I don't know. You know what's funny? I forget what's right and left. I struggle with what's right and left, and it's become some weird ass, stupid ass Civil War BS now. People are using democracy against democracy live, and it's hilarious. Y'all are like falling into the dictator ass terminology. This is how democracy dies. Derp. Salsa. I eat so many burritos that me smelling like salsa, that suggestion seems likely to me. I don't currently smell like salsa, but when somebody comes at me with the sentence, "You smell like salsa," I'm like, statistically, I literally might smell like salsa and or burritos a good percentage of the time. Come at me, bro. Yeah. Hi. No, you can't use YouTube at the mental hospital. That's against the law. Unless you're like super rich and you're in some kind of fancy hospital where you can do whatever you want. No, I'm not in a super affluent mental hospital. Thanks for asking. Do you like my moo? I like strawberries. I fertilized the strawberry patch yesterday. That's not a euphemism. I hope I didn't do it too much. I'm gonna laugh if I. Whatever. We were just trying to have some damn strawberries. They weren't growing right, bro. They're not really my strawberries. They're in the main garden. Also, I'm a little bit frustrated. My gardener partner seems to just have killed all the baby strawberries. I really wanted to take all the baby strawberries and replant them, but it appears she just killed them. Although I did kind of abandon the garden. Thank you, Michelle, for making it better by screaming, "No!" Did kind of abandon the garden, but LOL. I don't need to take over. It's her freaking yard, Michelle. I stopped helping her anyway, and everything's all messed up because it hasn't been fertilized. So, somebody randomly just said something into the chat room that I actually recovered from, but I never really talked about. You're not allowed to talk about it here anyway. Oh no! You're especially not allowed to talk about how I cured it. When I plant things, I'm usually like belabored and stressed out. I'm not that magical gardening girl that I probably should try to be. Like yesterday, the mosquitoes started attacking me as soon as I started planting the plants. Also, Derek asked me what I planted and I didn't tell him. My bad. I planted 24 pepper plants, 4 tomatoes, and I planted 10 Black Beauty zucchini seeds, which is overkill. But we're having problems due to my garden partner planted a nectarine tree that ruined our vegetable garden because there's no sunlight. I think we're gonna cut the damn tree down, bro. I get an amazing deal on stone fruit. So this tree provides like maybe $100 worth of fruit a year. That $100 worth of fruit is not worth the. I swear to oh Lord, I used to grow like 500 pounds of produce a year on this land. And now we're not getting anything. We're getting like hardly anything. It's funny, if not tragic. And then somebody else gave it fertilization problems. So like, oh boy, this land is having issues. self-inflicted people issues. But this year, the fertilization is under control or just not happening, which is better than it being blasted or not better. I don't know. I planted tomatoes 2 months ago. They got blight and like shrunk instead of growing. I don't know. Yeah. I'm tempted to pull those. Yeah, I feel like pulling those tomatoes because they're gonna infect all the other ones. This is I should have pulled them yesterday. I should be growing tomatoes only from seeds, so they're not stressed. I had plenty of time to do that this year, and I didn't do it. It's okay. Also, my garden partner planted a bunch of stuff, and she just lets it burn. I go over there, and everything's burnt. And I'm just like, why did you plant like 40 plants that your sister gave you and then not water them? Why? And she thinks she waters them, but she can't feel the plants dying. Yes, Derek. I wonder if my I might even plagiarize it and rewrite it if it strikes me. Thank you, Jay. I want to say something, but I don't want to ever discourage you from being yourself, which is even funnier for me to say that. Thank you, Joe. You could super chat me, or I just said hi, Joe. That would work. That works. Hi, Joe. Thank you. Following in love. That's a good idea. You should follow love. Thank you for the positivity. I'm waiting for Derek to put words in my mouth. Among other things. Oh my god. The other thing was money, but that's really funny. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Guess where my sight came from? Thank you, Derek. I should have said pink lantern. Pink lantern's light. Hi, I'm making content right now. McDonald's won't hire me. But I did not apply to McDonald's. But the equivalent to McDonald's that I would work at did not hire me. But thankfully, guess who hired me? It was YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for hiring me. Do I do a good job, YouTube? Oh. Do I do a good job, YouTube? Pink lantern. Pink lantern. Pink lantern. Pink lantern. Okay, so this is a song I wrote yesterday.
Fix my problem, help me. I'm listening. Tell me what happened or what you want to say. Sir, please problem solve. My YouTube channel is getting 2 and 3 views in an hour video uploads. Please solve my channel. My YouTube shorts are not getting views and are not going viral. Please check and resolve this issue. I'm not getting any views. Please check. Views and subscribers problem in my video help me. Earlier, I used to get really good views. What is the problem?
Derek, I forgot! But I also didn't go up. No. I just got...
First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up.
I gotta write a song.
Down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. Didn't have shame. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, you would send me back down. You would watch me. You would send me back.
First of all, Derek, I literally felt you typing that. I literally felt some like tantric consciousness where I was feeling grateful for you, your vacation. I didn't know today was the last day though.
If I went up, you would. And I set myself back What goes up, back down. Sit down. If I wanted to go up. If I wanted to go back down. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I never stopped thinking about it. Laughing.
Myself. Thank you, Foxy.
Myself.
Okay.
You said it was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up.
Lag.
You said it was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay.
Whoa, I forgot about premieres. I think we took a Memorial Day holiday. I didn't realize it though. Bro.
You didn't have shame. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted if I wanted up, you would send me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would send me back. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I went up, you would help me slam myself back down. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted goes up, must get slammed down. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, to get
like that song.
And then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up. And you said it was okay if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it.
No.
You said it was okay.
No, it's not okay. Okay.
You said it was okay if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down.
Okay, I like it.
You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. You didn't have shame if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up.
I feel like somebody just asked me, do I have a chance with you or will I be thrown to the wolves? I feel like both of those things can be true.
If I wanted up, you would slam me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I went up, you would help me slam myself back down. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up goes up, get slammed down. If I wanted to go up. If I wanted to go up, to get slammed down, slam back down, slam down, slam down. Slam down. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, yeah, slam down, slam back down, slam down, slam down, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I never stopped thinking about it. Laughing at myself.
Okay.
You said it was okay if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down.
I just mixed lyrics from two of my songs together and I'm having fun.
He said it was okay. He said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. You didn't have shame. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted if I wanted up, you would slam me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I went up, you would help me slam myself back down. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted goes up, must get slammed down. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, to get slammed back down.
Out of the kindness of my heart, that's not how this works. If I don't send you my phone number, that does not make me unkind. A lack of kindness. You can try to have a relationship with me here. Good luck. It didn't. Thank you. Flow.
First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, to get slammed down, slam back down, slam down, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I never stopped thinking about it and laughing at myself. Kundalini spiral staircases. Kundalini spiral staircases. Kundalini climbing my spine. I am the stars and the stars are me. Crown chakra opening. Vortex. Forest of lotuses. Tornado. Spiral staircases. Kundalini spiral staircases. Kundalini climbing my spine. I am the stars. Crown chakra opening. Vortex. Forest of lotuses. Tornado.
I'm all like, I don't think Grimes talks about spiritual awakening in a practical way. Maybe she does, but not like, ugh. Sorry. Also, Grimes doesn't like food. I'm like a compulsive eater. We're not the same. Like, Oh my god, she's been at work for 5 hours. It's actually only been 2 hours, but I normally do 5 hour streams all day. Hi, I'm PinkMoonLust. This is my song. Robots are singing it because I paid the robots to sing it for me. Wow. Um. Oh yeah, 2 hours is kind of like a short stream for me. We go 5 hours. I was going 10 hours a day. What happened? I don't know. Oh yeah, I've been working on music like even more than I've been streaming. Wow. Also, I missed my deadline. My bad. You can buy me a coffee by giving me the money to buy coffee. Yes. In fact, I need to put more coffee on. That Peace coffee is hella good. It's organic. Yeah, I was going to get biscotti at price. It's all your fault. I'm joking.
Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember you in the coffee, you in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti, like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee, like a biscotti, and I choke, and I choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee, in the coffee, in the coffee, like a biscotti, in the coffee. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember you in the coffee, you in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti. Like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee, like a biscotti. And I choke, and I choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee, in the coffee, in the coffee, like a biscotti, in the coffee. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember you in the coffee, you in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti, like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee, like a biscotti, and I choke, and I choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee.
The next emoji from my. So when people join my memberships, I can make new emojis. The next emoji I'm gonna make will be a biscotti.
Coffee, like a biscotti, and coffee. Like a biscotti in the coffee.
Listen to this song. It's from. This is a year old.
You're the only one on this.
Wait, that's not it. Sorry. Never mind. Let's not listen to that. This is a new song. I don't know.
Do I? Do I? Do I have a chance? Will you feed? Will you feed me? Will you feed me to the wolves? Do I have a chance? A chance? A chance? A chance? Do I have a chance? Or will you feed me to the wolves? Do I? Do I?
I have no intention of calling you Ronnie. I'm sorry. It's better than leaving you hanging, right? This song about wolves I just made. It'll be on Spotify eventually, possibly. Yes!
Do I have a chance? Will you feed? Will you feed me? Will you feed me to the wolves? Do I have a chance? Chance, chance, chance? Do I have a chance? Or will you feed me to the wolves? Are you? Are you? Are you the wolves? Are you the wolves? Are you the wolves? What am I trying to feed the wolves? What am I trying to feed? Who am I trying to feed? What am I trying to feed the wolves? Are you the wolves? Are you the wolves? Are you the wolves? Are you the wolves?
Hi, weaponized cats.
Are you the wolves?
Are you the wolves?
Do I have a chance? Will you feed me? Will you feed me to the wolves? Do I have a chance? A chance? A chance? A chance? Do I have a chance? Or will you feed me to the wolves?
I'm mocking you, but.
Do I have a chance? Will you feed me? Will you feed me to the wolves? Do I have a chance? A chance, a chance, a chance. Do I have a chance? Or will you feed me?
This is emo.
To the wolves. Do
New song.
pray hard, hard, pray hard. As hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, hard, pray hard. Like roots going into the earth.
Glory.
Pray hard.
What in God's name? That was weird.
Pray hard.
No.
Pray hard. Pray hard. As hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard. Pray hard. Like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest. Chakras opening. Pray the hardest. Twin flame ascension. Pray hard.
I saw that weird mushroom again. Thank you, Derek. Oh, I had a shamanistic vision. And I saw that mushroom that I forget what it's called. Thank you, Derek. It's in Chinese soup. The Chinese mushroom soup. Yay. Good night. I hope your return to work isn't hell.
Pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, hard.
That's weird.
Pray hard, hard, pray hard. As hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, hard, pray hard. Like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest.
Weird male vocals.
Pray the hardest. Sky opening, back up.
Wow.
Pray hard, hard, pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, hard, pray hard, like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest, chakras opening. Pray the hardest, twin flame ascension. Pray hard, hard, pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, hard, hard.
Freaking pseudo pseudo soon.
As hard as the ocean is deep. Light roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest, the chakras opening. Pray the hardest, the twin flame ascension.
I accidentally did something, which was interesting.
Pray hard, pray hard. As hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest, chakras opening. Pray the hardest, twin flame ascension. Pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, like roots growing into the earth. Pray the hardest, chakras opening. Pray the hardest. Sky opening back up. Sky opening back up. Sky opening back up. Sky opening back.
That was interesting.
Pray hard, pray hard. As hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, pray hard, like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest, chakras opening. Pray the hardest, twin flame ascension. Pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, pray hard, like roots going into.
That's right.
Pray hard, pray hard.
I messed up the first line. Let's see if I can do it.
Pray hard, pray hard, as hard as the ocean is deep. Pray hard, like roots going into the earth. Pray the hardest, chakras opening. Sky opening.
Did you delete that comment because you saw me pay attention to my chat suddenly? Well, to answer your question, what's the point of streaming if I'm not giving every bit of my attention to my audience? Well, I'm writing songs and making songs in front of you. What's the point? This turned out interesting. That was bad. Hi! Thank you, Ace Finale. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, as you can see, if you give me a big ass colored super chat, I will notice immediately and react happily. Thank you.
Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. This isn't music. This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art validates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. This isn't music. This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. This isn't music. This isn't music. It didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. Isn't this music? This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. Isn't this music? This isn't music. Anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. This isn't this music. This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. Isn't this music? This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. Isn't this music? This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. Using AI to make art invalidates the art. AI isn't real. AI isn't real. This isn't music. Isn't this music? This isn't music. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Using artificial intelligence to create art isn't real. make art.
Invalidates the art.
AI isn't real. AI isn't real.
This isn't music.
This isn't music. This isn't music.
She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything.
Using artificial intelligence to create art.
Isn't real.
Using AI to make art. Invalidates the art.
Somebody just said, "Can you play one of your actual songs I want to hear?" Am I supposed to know what those are? Yeah, okay.
We're going on a date, and I don't need you to talk. I don't need you. I don't need you to talk. I don't need to hear your thoughts, thoughts. I don't wanna hear you. We're going on a date. We're going on a date. Going on a date. And I don't need you to talk. I don't need you. I don't need you to talk. I don't need to hear your thoughts. I don't wanna hear you. We're going on a date. We're going on a date. Going on a date. And I don't need you to talk. I don't need you. I don't need you to talk. I don't need to hear your thoughts. I don't wanna hear you. We're going on a date. We're going on a date. We're going on a date.
My YouTube music account says I have 229 videos, which means I have 229 songs published. We went on a date with a distribution company. Is this what? Real? I don't know. How's the AI data centers going for people? Is this pro or anti-AI? I'm all about the spiritual experiences. I'm a bit of a hedonist. So it's like a poetry machine. You put poetry in it, and it gives you the poetry back in music form. What's there not to like about that? The world destruction? The water? I don't know. Of course I do, Ace. I just got my YouTube channel, of course. I just got my YouTube channel monetized last November, and I was in really bad tax debt before that, and I have been saving a lot of my money for that, as you should. You should save all the money. If you're in tax debt, what are you doing? So yes, absolutely. If it's not like an absolute necessity or something that will help my quality of life, like vitamins or food, like I have very strict rules over what I allow myself to buy. Also, I do allow myself to buy things like this for my YouTube channel, and I'm going to upgrade it. But that seems like justice because, like, y'all have to listen to it through my phone in the first place. So, oh, and like, for instance, I buy stuff that it's tax deductible anyway, but it's like computer mounts for my phone. Like, I lost my phone mount somewhere. So, the things that I buy are things that directly improve my YouTube channel, things that directly improve my body. Oh, I bought myself a Game Boy Color, but that's because I put it on my wish list and somebody bought it for me, and then the Amazon didn't send it out, so I had to buy one for myself technically. But I could have pocketed the money from the Nintendo system that somebody bought for me. But I didn't do that. I felt like I needed to fulfill the wish list and actually get the Game Boy, which I'm excited about. So do I I let myself relax a little bit and I bought myself a Game Boy Color so I could play Pokemon and Dragon Warrior. Also, the price of these things is just going up and up and up, besides like inflation in general, but these things are like collectible. I want money, generally speaking. Um, but yeah. I definitely spend my money on things that will make myself stronger. I dipped into like what everyone does. Doesn't everyone like try to get like the good parts of their childhood? So I definitely did that a little bit recently. Not gonna lie. Was that necessary? Did it help my financial situation? No. Am I excited? Yes. But that's, you really have to like watch yourself. But no, I don't allow myself to do anything stupid with money. Also, for the longest time, I have been like looking at what I actually spend my money on. And for the last 3 or 4 plus years, I feel wholehearted. Like when I look at my purchase history, I'm like, I'm a smart woman. When I look at my purchase history on Amazon, I think, oh, I have my head on my shoulders. I'm not messing around. So, also, I wait to buy stuff that I have to buy when it's on sale. Even this I bought on sale. This thing I bought when it was $40 off. And like my microwave broke and I spent like 2 or 3 months with a broken microwave instead of replacing it. And then I waited until the cooking thing that I wanted went on like super, it went like $80 off, and I'm like, okay, I'm buying that now. So not only do I not buy stupid stuff in the first place, but I hold off big purchases until they go on sale, or just don't buy them. What I really need to do is like stop eating a bunch of fun stuff. Which is funny to say. No, I need to have fun, like I need to spend like 20 hours a week cooking that I don't currently spend. That's a lot of hours, but I'm serious. I need to like revamp my life to spend a lot more time cooking because I'm not having wait. I went schizo and ate a bunch of burritos last week, but I don't regret that financially. I regret it physically because it messed up my gallbladder. But then again, you're asking me what I spend my money on. I literally bought special aloe vera. I bought some Chaku Pija tea, which is like a special gallstone breaker up tea. Anyway, I bought special tea. I've had it before. It's really creepily effective. So yeah, I buy things for my gallbladder. I bought this, which is a gummy vitamin. You should go ahead and eat some. Also, they're almost gone. These are good. These fix my headaches. If I work too hard and don't eat enough, or if I work too hard and don't do, I don't know. If I work too hard and give myself a headache, I can take myself away from a migraine with these. And like, I reached for these before I reached for the ibuprofen. I reached for this before I even reached for the ibuprofen. Obviously, I'm not overdosing on these though, so I only reach for these if I haven't already had them today. But Oh god, I got hair in my gummy. Oh no. These are hella good. Also, speaking of what I don't spend my money on, I've been wanting to buy like special pain management stuff, and I just haven't. I've been wanting this for like 2 or 3 months. One time I even got the money out of my bank account to get it, and I just didn't buy it. Like, so I'm like denying myself a lot, arguably. Not a lot, but whatever. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to getting out of tax debt and then living happily ever after. And then the next goal is I want to buy a little piece of land. Should I just say screw it and do it in my backyard? I have problems with vermiculum wilt, which is a type of disease that affects roses and tomatoes and peppers and eggplants and lots of things. This disease affects lots of things, and I literally can't. I don't feel like I can grow stuff on my with the land I have now, the little land I have access to. I don't feel like I can wholeheartedly grow things on this land because it has so much vermiculum wilt. I feel like I'm just be like if I tried to sell plants grown around the soil, I feel like I would just be selling vermiculum wilt. And I can't sell that. But I really want to sell plants. So I have to get land that's not like overly diseased. I don't even want to grow tomatoes on the land that I'm talking about. I want to grow like things that don't get vermiculum wilt. Money did not, well, going into tax debt ruined me. Like it was funny. I lived a life of poverty, like I had nothing, and then I got an income. But then had my first schizophrenic break. I was like homeless and living in the most expensive part of my country. Like living in hotels in the most expensive part of my country. Good luck, bro. I literally, which is really funny too, because I could have supported myself, but not with the looming tax debt over my head. It's so funny how my country is like ruining people's whole consciousness. Is like I literally could have done. I could have done it. I could have taken care of myself. I could have housed myself, but I can't pay the taxes on top of that. But it's not really like that. It's like mentally, I couldn't fathom, like, this is part of my mental illness in the first place, being totally screwed with money, like, totally screwed. And, like, and I just told you I'm really responsible, but that was hard fought and hard won. You have to literally not even think of money as as money. You literally, it's just a bunch of numbers. You can't do anything. It's not yours. Uncle Sam is about to take that money. It's not yours. And like when you're hungry and homeless, it's like, okay, are you going to save money for Uncle Sam so you can pay your taxes next year? Or are you going to eat food and not have a place? You're going to eat food and have a place to live. So like as soon as I had any kind of income, I just went straight into tax debt, being homeless and needing to eat food. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. If I ain't got a job, why I got tax debt? S my D. Anyway, you can always super chat me to play whatever PinkMoonLust song you want. But anyway, yeah, as soon as I had an income, I had my first real schizophrenic break while homeless and entirely unsupported. And yeah, I'm gonna call living where I lived homeless. Because where did I go afterwards? Worse. Anyway, yeah. So it's weird though to think that I would have been fine. Also, I would have had the psychology to be fine because I didn't get my own apartment for the last couple years because I was in tax debt. And it's funny because to think that if I would have put down the thousands of dollars to get my own apartment, I would have had the stability that I needed to get out of tax debt. But because I didn't have a place to be, a place to work, a place to feel safe, I couldn't get out of tax debt. And so it was like this weird ass cycle where I don't want to put thousands of dollars to get my own apartment because I need those thousands of dollars to pay the IRS, but I can't make thousands of dollars without having my own apartment. Ah! But it was really just the fact of being like afraid to fail or afraid to I'm just blocking your ass. Usually I sit with your dumb asses, but I'm gonna block you. I didn't mean to say that. Can I play the Tourette's card? That was a Tourette's tick. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. uh, so it was a terrible cycle of homelessness and hopelessness. I couldn't hold a job because I didn't have a place to live, or the cost of hotels was too expensive for me to continue my job. Yeah, I was actually making enough money that I should have been able to live, but I was homeless and trying to eat food in the most expensive place in my country. So no. And yeah, it wasn't a part. The fact was, it wasn't that I didn't make enough money. It was that I didn't have a support system. I didn't have like safe roommates to pay the roommate. I didn't. I couldn't trust people. I illegal things have happened to me by my ex roommates, and I can't. I used to not be able to stomach the idea of letting people do potentially illegal things to me. So I couldn't get a roommate and just live happily ever after because I was too schizophrenic and paranoid in the first place. And because too many illegal things had happened to me at the hands of my roommates that I wasn't, no. Not to mention, you trust your roommate not to steal everything you own when you're not there. And I just literally was too schizophrenic to be able to trust somebody with everything I owned. And the people I did trust with everything I owned weren't the people that I should have trusted anyway. So again, like nobody I ever trusted didn't screw me over in some way, either romantically, financially, physically, or emotionally. So trusting some random ass person I don't know in a sea of people who have only screwed me over while having a schizophrenic break is not even an option. Not an option. So it's really interesting to think that I could have taken care of myself, but the thing that I couldn't take care of was my tax debt. My building, constant, giant ass mountain of tax debt. But by the grace of God, by the grace of YouTube, by the grace of me pulling myself up by my bootstraps and making it happen, I'm almost done with the poverty. We're almost done with the poverty. We're almost done with the poverty. I actually only need to do the paperwork, but I've been too schizophrenic to do the paperwork. So but it's actually all good. I think I might be able to settle now. I think I could legit settle if I knew how. My country's fun. Anyway, yeah. No, money will not ruin me. I will go feed people peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something. If they're allergic to peanut butter, I'll give them a ham sandwich and a prayer. No. Okay.
You said it was okay if I wanted to go if I wanted you said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. Didn't have shame. I wanted to go if I wanted to you would send me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back down. If I went up, you would, and I slam myself back down.
Be right back.
You said it was okay if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up. And then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. You didn't have shame. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted if I wanted up, you would slam me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I went up, you would help me slam myself back down. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted goes up, must get slammed down. If I wanted to go if I wanted to go up, to get slammed down, slammed back down, slammed down, back down. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted to go up, to get slammed down, slammed back down, slammed down. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I never stopped thinking about it, and laughing at myself. You said it was okay if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, up. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, 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 and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. You didn't have shame if I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, 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 if I wanted up. You would slam me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back down. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. If I went up, you would help me slam myself back down. If I wanted to go up, if I went up, if I wanted up, what goes up must get slammed down, slammed down, slammed down. If I wanted to go up, go up, go up. If I wanted to go up, to get slammed down, slammed back down, slammed down, down, up, slammed down, slammed down. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down. If I wanted to go, go, go up, go up, go. If I wanted to go, go, go up, to get slammed down, slam back down, slam down, up, slam down, up. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I never stopped thinking about it. Laughing at myself. You said it was okay. If I wanted to go up, if I wanted up. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Everything and anything was okay. Didn't have shame. If I wanted to go up. If I wanted to you would send me back down. You would watch me slam back down. You would slam me back down, If I went up, you would. And I set myself back down. But what goes up? Stand down. If I wanted to go up. If I wanted to
I'm all writing this song to this dude. It's kind of like a muse, bro. For sure. No. Say it how it is. You called it like it was. This dude is a hell of a muse. It's interesting. Oh, man. What was I saying? I got like lost. Oh my god. Oh my god, how do I say this beautiful? I already said it kind of guttural yesterday in the last song. Hi, Honky. I should call you digital. I feel like this person is amused towards me. Not to me. I feel like this person is amused for me. But it almost feels like the songs. Oops. I like what I get because they're a little bit outside. Outside of what? I already screwed up. I don't think I like that phrasing. Oh, you know that thing that I am? They're more than me. But I love it. Literally love it. It's beautiful. I think if we could accept that I was running in weird metaphysical circles that they don't even have to think about if they don't want to, it will be fine. What does that mean? That means that I feel like we could both find equal ground and be happy together and apart, which is a beautiful thing in a relationship. And I'm not, that sounds weird, like I don't want to be as close to this person as I ever wanted to be close to any of the other dudes that I perhaps lacked healthy personal space boundaries with. Not like physically, but mentally. Maybe I've just grown a lot in the last 5 years, or maybe I was just so introspective in my last relationship that I just could never be the same person. How'd that work out? How did your last relationship work out? Anyway. I did not mean that I didn't want to be as close to this person. Oh, I wanted to be just as closer to this person than any of my other relationships. But what I was registering is that I don't know that they want that same amount of interaction. And that's always good because, you know, when you begin a relationship, you'll find that the other person might not anticipate the same amount of interaction as you're anticipating. So, when you start a relationship, you have to ask each other what that relationship means to you. Like, you have to define the relationship. I guess you don't have to, and you can belly flop, not talk about it until the cows come home and you eventually talk about it. But that's not what I do. Generally. Anyway, so this person makes me write songs. But interestingly, this person makes me write songs while I'm in a relationship with them. But after they dump me, no, sorry. After the relationship ever ends, I don't write songs about them after that. But when the relationship's actually active, I write songs. That's interesting. And I really feel like it's because the songs speak to my experience. I feel like I'm experiencing things. I'm trying to be delicate because I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm like really. I've shared physical space with this person. And I know that's why I feel so seriously in the first place. I've stood next to this person in real life. And I like them so much. And I have this funny kind of spiritual feeling, like, oh, it sounds like I'm just talking about them being attractive, but it's not just that. Okay. Ugh. Do I have to be human? Ugh, darn. I'm not tired. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. Are you tired? Are you projecting? Somebody just told me to go sleep. I'm good. I'm weeping. Oh, I'm good. In fact. Oh, yay, Paul. I can't even eat fried food, so I'm baked. Thank you. I'm like air fried. Okay. My gallbladder is kind of okay. I should have eaten something besides what I already ate today, but I'm chilling. I mean, I didn't eat anything bad. I just didn't eat enough. What else is new? Somewhat. It's not critical. Also, I drank that stomach stuff. Oh yeah, I'm like I ate very lightly. I blapped myself with caffeine and cow milk because I'm a baby cow who likes coffee beans. I'm a baby cow that likes coffee beans. I drink milk with my coffee beans. I'm a baby cow that likes sugar. Oh wait, I'm a primate. A primate that likes baby cow milk and sugar and caffeine. Amen, Medusa. Why are you spamming me with questionable emojis? I mean, thank you for the engagement. I'm sure the rest of the chat is really loving it. Super loving it. If you super chat me, I will say that. Tanya. We're just gonna sit with these dumb bleeping emojis. This is what people want to do with free will. Dirt, 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 dirt. What kind of rapture? What kind of rapture, Ace? Oh. Oh. Okay. That wasn't towards my willingness to want to listen to that. That was towards my understanding. I think you meant, or I think I'm supposed to play. Wait. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, well, I'm fine. I would have never guessed. Here we go. I gotta take it. My tea is in the kitchen. I left my tea in the kitchen. Oh dear. Here we go.
You tell me the rapture is coming, our God is nigh, the end is near. I think, baby, it's already over, baby, it's already here. The bliss is drowning. When you tell me God and the rapture are coming, baby, I'm already there. Follow me. Follow me. I'm already there. When you tell me the rapture is coming, our God is nigh, the end is near. I think, baby, it's already over, baby, it's already here. The bliss is drowning. When you tell me God and the rapture are coming, baby, I'm already there. Follow me. Follow me. I'm already there. You tell me the rapture is coming, our God is nigh, the end is near. I think, baby, it's already over, baby, it's already here. The bliss is drowning. When you tell me God and the rapture are coming, baby, I'm already there. Follow me. Follow me. I'm already there.
Bum 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 bum. Bum. Here's a song here's
gonna I'm gonna need you.
It was kind of cute, but no.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach you. You're gonna need to be more romantic. You're gonna need to be more.
Cringe.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach. You're gonna need to be more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I could teach you. I need you to be more. And I could teach you how to be more. I need you to be more. I can teach you how to be more. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach. You're gonna need to be more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I could teach you. I need you to be more. And I could teach you how to be more. I need you to be more.
Somebody just asked me, you could play a horror role, you know that, right? And the first thing I thought was how scary all my exes think I am. Or let me rephrase that. How scary a good percentage of my exes think I am. Shout out to the dudes and to the women's that I was an angel to. Because those are relationships are hella funny. I have like some relationships where they got to see the depths of my problems. And some relationships where I literally gave other people problems. Of course, I'm talking about relationships from legit 20 years ago, but that's how your life works. You gotta atone for that and own it. But so like, oh God, what did? What was I saying? I forget what I was even talking about, but I'm allowed to do that. So, it's my party. Oh, I was shouting out to the relationships in which I was like an angel in, because there's like a handful of relationships where I literally didn't do anything wrong, and I wasn't even like super emo or lame or. But this like a small percentage.
I can teach you how to be more.
I just did a shout out to the relationships in which I did it, like, as good as I could ever do, and I realized that the relationship I was talking about earlier, I did do really well in, or like I got dumped and I was like, wow, bro. And then I was done, like that was it. And so that's really nice, like, to think about. Or like, I shouted out to the relationships in which I was an angel. Or close to it. Not that anyone's perfect, but I mean, when it comes to dating, you can like literally not be okay as you engage with other people, or you can be spiritually on the ball. On the ball, like appropriate, on the ball, like karmically sound. I don't know what being on the ball is for you, but like.
I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna.
What it? I don't know. That, okay.
I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you.
Why, yes, I am a 36-year-old woman. 36-year-old women appear like this.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna.
Somebody just triggered a song that is totally like, we can't even. Do not pass go. Damn it! Do not pass go. Do not collect. No more songs. Here we go.
It's a jungle, 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 jungle in there. With orchids, and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there. With orchids, and free shot. It's a jungle, a jungle, a jungle, a jungle. It's a jungle and I'm a city boy. It's a jungle and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. And I want concrete for miles. I want her to look like a child. And I want concrete for miles. It's a jungle, 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 jungle in there. It's orchids, and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there. With orchids, and free shot. It's a jungle, a jungle, a jungle, a jungle. It's a jungle and I'm a city boy. It's a jungle and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. And I want concrete for miles. I want her to look like And I want concrete for miles, 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 miles. It's a jungle, 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 jungle. It's orchid, and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there. It's orchid, and freesia. It's a jungle, a jungle, a jungle. It's a jungle and I'm a city boy. It's a jungle and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. And I want concrete for miles. I want to look like concrete for miles, 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 miles.
Bro.
It's a jungle, jungle, jungle in there with orchids and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there with orchids and freesia. It's a jungle, a jungle, a jungle. It's a jungle, and I'm a city boy. It's a jungle, and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle, and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle, and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle, and I want concrete for miles. I want her to look like a child, and I want concrete for miles. It's a jungle, jungle, jungle in there with orchids and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there with orchids and freesia. It's a jungle, a jungle, a jungle. It's a jungle, and I'm a city boy. It's a jungle, and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle, and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle, and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle, and I want concrete for miles. I want her to look like a child, and I want concrete for miles. It's a jungle, jungle, jungle in there with orchids and magic. It's a jungle in there. It's a jungle over there with orchids and freesia. It's a jungle, 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 a jungle, jungle, jungle. It's a jungle. crazy boy. It's a jungle, and I only want to play a video game. It's a jungle, and I'm not into nature. It's a jungle, and I'm into deforestation and extinction. It's a jungle. It's a jungle, and I want concrete for miles. I want her to look like a child, and I want concrete for miles.
By the way, that's sarcasm. For any of you watching at me, aghast, thinking that I want her to look like a child, I legit don't. I mean, or like, no, I'm being sarcastic. Hi. Actually, I think women should look however they want to look, but that's part of the whole thing. I don't feel like women are allowed to look how they want to look, unless they deal with a bunch of BS from other people, like a bunch of BS. I'm not just talking about on the internet. Anyway, I can't even, like, a lot of times I'll be brushing my hair like a normal ass person, not even trying to be weird. I'll just be like, brush my hair. I'll be like brushing my hair, looking at my hair, looking at this hair, brushing my hair, right? And they'll be like, oh my god, she's oh my god, she's I'm like, but anyway. Oh, what really got me is, you want to know what I seen? I was watching a different live streamer that wasn't me. I was watching a different live streamer that wasn't me. Imagine that, a live streamer that wasn't me. Wow. And so I went to watch her, and she's like living her life too on a camera, right? She's like being a woman on a camera, right? Right? Like this. Oh, wow. Whoa! And she like lifted her armpit a little bit, and she was totally clean shaven. And people in the freaking chat still went all wonky, even when she was perfectly shaven. Then the conversation was just about her being perfectly shaven. Woo-hoo. And I'm just like, ew. To the everything. Like, a woman is over here talking about something else or just doing something, and she goes like this, and y'all are like, woo! Woo! Sorry for yelling that loud, but that's what it's really like. Woo! And my volume was supposed to be like 20% less than that. Sorry for screeching. Anyway, I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to screech that loud. I meant to screech 30%, 30%, what the fuck? 37% less. I'm yelling more than that now. Okay. I meant to squeal 37% less, and I am numerically dyslexic live. Anyway, I added the percentage after I thought about how loud I squealed. I forgot what I was squealing about. Oh God. I have so much energy. No, I think it's from you. Oh, yes, the outrage of this. Ah! So I watched the other live streamer that wasn't me. Hygienic? Whoa, I had a schizophrenic response to that suggestion. By the way, is hair dirty? People have hair on their heads. Is hair just magically dirty? No! Your hair is only dirty if you get it dirty. Just like any other part of your body. Also, I bathe more than anybody I know. So, your theory that my hair is dirty because it's hair is literally like doot 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 doot. Also, somebody bought me some really magic deodorant off of my Throne gift wish list. This deodorant, oh boy, if I wanted to smell like botanicals that weren't human-based botanicals, which I feel, I feel like I'm a beautiful creature. I don't know how you feel. Like, ew, I'm so dirty. Is that how you feel? Because I feel beautiful and like I clean myself all the time. So are you projecting that because you don't feel clean and happy? Because, yeah. Hair is not dirty. Men have mustaches. Are men's mustaches inherently dirty? Don't answer that. What do I feel? How? No. Take your mustache and your manly beards and go be manly and not stinky with your hair. Like, you have a choice to clean your hair or not. But hair is not dirty. Okay, hair doesn't have to be dirty. So the thing is that companies have spent billions of dollars trying to indoctrinate the human people that they are dirty. Companies make billions of dollars from your delusion that you're dirty all the time, whether or not you're actually dirty. So, there are companies that make billions of dollars from people being paranoid they're dirty and dousing themselves with perfume, or from the people actually needing soap. Because don't get me wrong, I use Shea Moisture products in the bathroom, the bathtub, I meant. I use Shea Moisture. Also, I think I tried to switch from Shea Moisture to Aveeno, and I think I had horrific dermatology problems. And I thought to myself, what did I do in my life to suddenly have horrific dermatology problems? And I'm like, oh my God, I switched my body wash for the first time in years. So I switched it back, and I'm happily ever after so far. Knock on, this isn't wood, but let's knock on it. And, yeah. So I like my $1 billion corporate soap. In other words, I like laundry detergent, so I'm not against soap. Oh, but people are freaking obsessed with like chemicals and weird things that actually are not even good for your body in the quest of being clean. And quite honestly, I don't like okay, I'm looking at myself. I don't think I look dirty. I think oh darn. Apparently I'm feeling myself today. I said in my head, I said I think I look cute. So your delusion that I look dirty, maybe the dirt is from your eyes. That's my favorite explanation for that. Okay, let's try a song.
Gonna need, I'm gonna need you.
Also, I didn't mean to rip off Doja Cat. This is just a common thing that happens in one's relationships, obviously.
Gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach you. You're gonna need to be more romantic, romantic, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic, oh, romantic, oh, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I could teach you. I need.
It's alright.
Gonna need. I'm gonna need you.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need you.
Vibe change.
I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach you. You're going to need to be more romantic, romantic, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic, more romantic, more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I can teach you, I need you to be more. And I can teach you how to be, how to be, how to be more. I need you to be more. I can teach you how to be more. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. I could teach you, teach you. You're going to need to be more romantic, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic, more romantic, more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I could teach you, I need you to be more.
Thank you, Pooh Peck. I've never heard that, but oh my god. My toes are very hairy.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you to be more. need to be more romantic, romantic, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic, more romantic, more romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic. I could teach you. I need you to be more. And I could teach you how to be, how to be, how to be more. I need you to be more.
Hey, I just felt funny when I finished writing these lyrics. I was like, wow, this is like really similar to a Doja Cat song that got billions of views, I'm sure. And then listening to the lyrics, I was like, okay, so this isn't exactly like the Doja Cat song, because Doja Cat didn't say, I'll teach you how to be more.
I can teach you how to be more. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be more, be more, be more. I'm gonna need you to be more.
Oh my god, what? Brody, what are you talking about? That's funny. I love that I felt that in a chakra.
I could teach you, you're gonna need to be more romantic, romantic, romantic. You're gonna need to be more romantic, more romantic, more romantic. You're gonna need to be. I could teach you. I need you to be more. And I could teach you how to be, how to be, how to be more. I need you to be. Do you like it?
Somebody just said they only trust dogs. Here we go.
Do you like it? Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy? Doggy, doggy, doggy. Do you like it, rough, rough? Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, doggy. Do you like being the doggiest doggy? Do you like it? Do you like it? Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy, 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 doggy? Do you like it, rough, rough? Here, doggy, 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 doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, doggy. Do you like being the doggiest doggy? Do you like it? Do you like it? Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy, 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 doggy? Do you like it, rough, rough? Here, doggy, 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 doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, doggy. Do you like being the doggiest doggy? Do you like it? Like it? Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy, 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 doggy? doggy, doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, 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 doggy. Do you like being the doggy's doggy?
Bro, the name of the stream is for a song that I wrote but I forgot about during the broadcast. We never even listened to it.
Do you like it? Do you like Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy, 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 doggy? Do you like it, ruff, ruff? Hey, doggy, doggy, doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, 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 doggy. Do you like being the doggy's doggy?
Wait. Oh my god.
Do you like it? Ruff, ruff. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Do you like it? Comfy in the kennel. Comfy in the kennel. Do you like it, doggy, 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 doggy? Do you like it, ruff, ruff? Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Do you like being a doggy? Dog, 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 doggy. Do you like being the doggy's doggy? Do you like it? Ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff. Woof, woof. Do you like it?
I'm hella hungry. I am going to go make myself some chili burgers. Maybe we'll come back for the Blue Rainbow after. Also, today is the day I'm gonna miss the video premiere. Oh my god. Bro. You wanna watch me pull it together real fast? What's that? What is this? Oh yeah, did I start making one? What is this for? I don't even know. Let's do it. You watch me make it. It'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. We're doing it. What is this gonna be though? I don't know. Oh god. There we go. We're doing it. I don't even care. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I've never made a music video like this. I'll make a music video while I'm live. I've never made a reverse engineered music video. Oh my god, I've never even seen. Oh my god, some of this art I don't remember at all. That's so pretty. Oh, what time are we? Oh my god, this stuff is crazy, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're reverse engineering this real fast. It's kind of hurting my back to do it like this. I'm giving up. No, okay. Here we go. Reverse engineering. No, okay. I have to finish this while laying down. My back and my body is not letting me sit here and doing this. My body is literally giving up. My muscles are clenching, and I know how long this is going to take me. I have a physical disability that you might not see because I channel a lot of positive spiritual energy and kind of like blast the disease, the unease out of my body. But anyway, I'm going to go work on a music video to be premiered today. I'm excited. I think I might make a short announcing that it's going to be at 5 o'clock. Just to give myself time to eat. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm going to make the video for 5 o'clock, I think. Alright. Bye. I'm excited. There's a 5 o'clock premiere. Oh my god.